In that clip, you heard Katie Miller say, "Okay, I think I've grilled you enough about Epstein for now. So now we're going to learn a little bit about Todd Blanche as a guy." Uh, Here's one of the questions Katie Miller asked.
What's a typical day for you like these days?
Every day is different. Serving in this administration is the greatest honor of my life by far, but it's met with challenges every day, and every day is trying to do as much as we can to protect the American people, to keep this country safe, to make this country safe, and I love my job. I love it.
Is being the Deputy Attorney General the job you thought it would be when you said yes?
No, definitely not.
Why?
It's much more difficult. It's the challenges that the department faces are unprecedented.
Like what?
We have judges around this country that are actively trying to keep President Trump from implementing his policies. I did not forecast that happening. I did not forecast judges being acting in that manner, because they're not supposed to act in that manner. I didn't forecast the challenges that we would have turning.
I'm going to stop this one here. He's like, yeah, every day is different, but this job isn't what I thought it would be, because the federal judges keep telling us that all the stuff Trump's trying to do isn't cool, and they're not supposed to do that. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, the good news for us, as is the case with our boy Kosh, is they don't seem like very well-organized fascists, right?
No.
They don't anticipate the problems in advance. And so they run into the first layer of walls and they're like, what the fuck do we do? What do we do? This is not working.
They're like, oh
and
man,
God,
this is kind of hard.
Thank God. And it's no coincidence that Stephen Miller is the most effective one. He's the guy who plans in advance, but all his bandwidth is directed towards punishing non-white immigrants. I should point out also that Blanche represented Trump in the cases brought by the special counsel in his 2020 election interference case in Washington. So I think it's important to point that out, whether he's like a January 6th level conspiracy theorist or not. He's definitely in on the open lies when he claims to be like a straight-laced non-conspiracy guy. I just wanted to call that to everybody's attention. You cannot be that in this world.
Here's another personal question Katie Miller posed to Todd Blanche. This is starting to get into the territory we like.
Where do you get your news?
I read the New York Post every morning over coffee.
Like physical print?
No, on my phone. No,
I was gonna be shocked.
This guy's on the fucking shitter reading the New York Post on his phone.
No. You think I read it on paper?
We are cursed with a very dumb fucking country that elected these fucking people and like put up with these people and still somehow give them basically like 39% approval. Like we're cursed with a nation of fucking idiots. But thank God we are blessed with the fact that these idiots are idiots, because thank God he's reading. You know who's scarier is somebody like Steve Bannon, who sits and watches MS Now basically all day and like basically reads the New York Times. He doesn't read any of the right-wing things because he knows it's dog shit and he wants to know what his opposition is like. Thank God Todd Blanche is sitting there taking a shit and reading some op-ed that Andy No wrote about like how Antifa has got like satellites in people's brains.
Print of the New York Post. I've read the New York Post almost every day since 1999.
What's your favorite legal drama?
I don't like legal dramas.
It's too real for you?
It's just, most of them are not rational. I like what am I watching right now?
Yeah.
I just finished, let's see, I'm watching this.
He's trying to think of something that's not on Pornhub.
The CIA operatives, and it's very good. I like those kind of shows.
I'd be remiss if
something about CIA operatives is like, I don't know. I don't actually know. And something, I don't know. He's trying to think. He's like, my fleshlight.
He liked the show so much, he didn't even catch the name.
Yeah. He's like, what are the last things I watch? He's like, Pornhub, X video. You know, remember that?
X hamster. That's a,
X
why is it
hamster.
why is it called that? Why? What's the hamster got to do with it?
I don't know. That's like, you know, spice it up a little bit. It's like, you know, the I think you should leave sketch where he's like all my favorite things like X videos, Simpsons stuff.
I'm gonna put it in our episode ideas document, Mike. Dark Horse episode ideas is investigation into why it's called X hamster. I'll come back and be like, I've watched thousands of hours of porn in every category on this website.
All right.
I got one more Todd Blanche for you.
So normally I end on this last question, but we're going to tag one on to the end. So we got 2 more to go here. If you could host a dinner party with 3 people, dead or alive, who's at the table and what are you eating?
Also, I just want to say, you're hosting a podcast. You're like, this is just a cute little thing I like to do at the end of my podcast is, who would you get dinner with? Dead or alive, you know?
Yeah, she's thinking, she's thinking like, she's telling like what, she probably has like 9 producers. Like we come in.
The show is overproduced as hell, dude. It's like just looking at the set and the fact there's like HD cameras and stuff. This show is running at a loss. I guarantee you that.
Posting through it, absolutely running up the fucking score, blowing her doors off on engagement. And she's got a whole bunch of people. And you know that right before she goes on the air, she's like, I think I'll do my little like, who do you want to have dinner with thing? What do you think? Should I do it? Yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to do my little dinner question.
That's cute.
Yeah, that's cute.
So if I could host a dinner party with 3 people, I would have Wayne Gretzky. I would have.
It's another hockey guy.
It's like going through the hockey news. We need to stop hockey until we find out what is going on. You know, just what's going on.
I would have President Trump.
He would have his boss.
I would suck my boss's cock. I'd have
Wayne Gretzky, legend, my boss, who I wish was my dad.
Yeah, I would tell Wayne Gretzky as soon as the meal's over, be like, okay, well, your car's waiting outside. Be like, stay right here, Don. And then I would fucking suck off my boss. That's what I would do.
Last one. Who's his last one?
And I would have Tiger Woods. And we're going to have steak.
Oh, dude, Tiger Woods might need his help, man. You see when Tiger Woods rolled his car over and he had like hydro.
Yes. It was like
I don't
40,000 mile stare, like just filled with hydrocodone, like barely functional, cannot do anything anymore.